Hey, how's it going? So I've got this Optiplex GX620. It's got a P4 in it. It's 3.8 gigahertz processing power. It's got 4 gigs of memory and 200 gig hard drive, SATA hard drive. It seems to do, the basics for what I want it to do. On this unit, the fan is really loud. It's just a design flaw in this unit, but if the processor gets revved up, it kind of goes crazy. So you'll probably hear that as I'm installing this. This is an installation of Acrobat Reader Pro. Was it? No, it's not called Acrobat Reader Pro. It's just called Acrobat Pro 10. I'm putting it on my Windows 10 Pro. So let's give that a go. Alright, so I have a number. I'm going to go ahead and pause you while I put it in here. Alright, got that in there. So now I'm going to go ahead and I always like to do custom to see what's going on here. So let's see, Asian language support, I don't need that. Adobe Lifecycle Designer, Asian language. Okay, so all that looks fine for me. And let's throw this up in the top corner here. Take a look at the performance tab and see what it actually takes resource-wise. So it looks like it's doing about maybe 30 seconds or so to get this installed, so that's not bad. It's using pretty low CPU to get this installed, and memory is around 1.4. It says time remaining 30 seconds now, so let's say a minute. So I mean, the whole reason I'm doing this is because, well, I have to, because I want to get the machine updated with these particular programs. But I thought somebody might find it interesting to see what a P4 would look like as far as, installing these basic business applications to a Windows 10 Pro, especially if they're thinking about using their old P4 to do it. So far, looks pretty good to me. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Windows 10 has been, so far, has been pretty amazing on these old P4s. So I've got a couple of others that I'm doing, including laptops, and so far it's been pretty good. I haven't had any real issues. Actually, that's not true. After the install, it hung up on all of them except for this one. The two that I've done so far, and just unhooking the internet and then running the install again was the only thing I needed to do to solve it. So it gave a long error, I forget what it was, on both machines, and just taking the internet off, the plug. In some cases people were saying to disable the internet itself, but I just unplugged it, and that resolved my problems. So, and I'm sure they'll put a patch out for whatever that issue is. But otherwise, it's been finding all of the devices. It's been running pretty smooth, and I believe in Windows 7 this had a lot of issues with the video playing smoothly on YouTube, whereas it seems to play pretty well. So I'd say, let's see, there's no timer indicator on my video, so I'm going to assume it's been about close to 2 minutes to get this installed. The time remaining counter is never very accurate. But I'm going to say about 2 minutes, so I would expect this to go in a little bit faster on a faster machine, but hey, it's working, so. Alright, so that's it. It's in there. Go ahead and finish it off. Take a look at what the processes are doing right now. Everything's slowing back down, going back to regular standard mode. Go ahead and open it up. Okay, go ahead and accept that. And there you go. Adobe Pro, Adobe Acrobat Pro, X, so 10 Pro, is up and going. So it looks like there's some updates available. Of course, Pro is not the latest one that's out. I don't have any PDFs readily available to show you, but you know, basic business app. It does installs fine, even on these smaller computers, and you know, performance-wise, can't really complain about this. Opens right up. So good job, Microsoft. I have to say, I don't say that a lot, but this seems to be working pretty well. Extremely well, actually. Alright, thanks a lot.